Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Audiotree Live. It is December 2nd, 2024, and I'm your host, FINGY. Before we get into today's session, I do urge you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay in the loop with all the amazing music we have going down in this studio. With that being said, we're on all streaming services, so Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and beyond. You name it, we're there. Tap in. But without further ado, I'm stoked to introduce, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, we got Armlock. Take it away.
Armlock. Two girls empty the vase. Takes place behind the shed. Let go with one embrace. Sometimes gotta break the bread. Not bad for a nameless start. We were teasing for the bite. Another mortal blow. I never spoke, that's how I felt. I love when my fingers froze. I love when we got the perks. I love when we missed a flight. We were vengeful through the night. Turf war, knives drawn. We've just existed for so long. Farewell. Again, there's a choir in my place. I can stand in their gaze. And just for our parents' sake, let's try and play it down. 'Cause I feel the same mistakes in my heart, my skull, my grounding. You thought we'd get this far, perhaps that's why you fled. And I made you promises, I carved them in infrared. And I loved your skin we shed. And I love when you acted cool. And I love when you lost your phone. When you found that you blew me off. Tough war, knives drawn. We've just existed for so long. Farewell. Again, there's a choir in my place. I can stand in the gaze.
Hey guys, this has always perplexed us here at Audiotree. Over 88% of you that watch our show are not subscribed to our channel. Kind of wild, right? So could you please do us a favor? If you like this show and you like discovering new music and you wish to support us, the free and simple way to do that is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And our commitment to you, if you do that, our team will continue to book the best bands we can, listen to your feedback, and book who you want to hear on this show, continuing to capture and share astounding music to you all. Thank you. Armlock. Hell yeah. Thank y'all for being here. What a lovely way to start the week. So there's a lot to unpack buried under these tones. So let's start with the top. Let's start with the title. We got Seashell Angel Lucky Charm. I like that title. It's very Dada-esque. Yes, it has a good syncopation. How do you believe that title is synesthetically representative of the album itself?
I think it's like hopefully a pretty title. I think it feels light but it's kind of dense at the same time. It's not too serious, but it's I don't know. I hope it's just beautiful. That's kind of what I aim to. Well, what we're aiming to do. I think just make something pretty and beautiful and light on the outside, but something you can sink your teeth into, think about for a little bit.
Was that an intention you had before producing this record, or was that something that came organically through creating it?
I think, usually it's through the process of doing it. Like, you're not really sure what you're aiming to do, and then it kind of reveals itself. And usually titles and stuff for records are usually at the very end. And it's usually 2 titles have been axed by the time the record finally gets done. So I would say during.
I like that. Were there any titles that people don't know about that we want to let them know today, or is that?
There are a few, but the record took so long to kind of finish that the edginess of them kind of aged poorly by the time it was done. So yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, I think it's a beautiful representation. I like the cover art with it paired as well. I think it's complimentary. And then lyrically, I enjoyed it selfishly because I also align with this idea of trying to find an anchor and seek meaning in this material realm. And it had me questioning, at this point, post putting out the record and touring it, do you feel as though you've been able to find a sort of anchor existing outside of the material realm? Or is that something you're still in search of?
I think definitely still looking for that kind of thing. I didn't really intend to write about that kind of stuff at the start. It just found its way into a few of the songs on the record, and kind of looking back and it's reading the lyrics at the end of it, just being like, oh, okay, this is a theme in my life. Someone actually wrote up a review of the record a couple of days ago. They posted on Instagram, and I think it sums it up better than I could. It was something like, can you still be a good person in the absence of a religion you used to believe in or something? And I was kind of like, shit, I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's too real.
You're like, damn, can I? Yeah. Yeah, wow. And was that something, did that resonate because you were religiously affiliated and then digressed as you got older?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. So, not for a while now, but it's kind of used to be as a kid, and then as a young adult kind of rejected all that stuff. And then I don't know, as you kind of getting older, not looking for religion but looking for something else. It's
when you got your mortality steaming down on you.
True. Yeah.
Like a freight train.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. No, I was also reading to that note that when COVID hit and you had to take time to sit down and catch back up with life, you realized that there was maybe some aspects of adulting that you weren't able to really excel in because you were so busy, being on the road and performing your projects. What were some of those aspects of this idea of adulting that were the most challenging for you to get back on track on compared to, your peers that you were looking at?
Well, it's heavy stuff. I think just getting used to, not being on the road and being satisfied with or trying to find happiness in a less chaotic life. I think when you take away all the distractions, you kind of can see everything a lot more clearly, and kind of think about, you have to be a lot more intentional about what you're doing and what you do with your time and what you do with the people around you, because you're not just being thrown into situations out of your control. You kind of have control again. And I know, I think that was looking at myself and looking at my life and being like, okay, cool, I've got a chance to position things the way I want it, and I haven't had that choice for a long time, I think.
Interesting.
That was big, I think.
That is huge. Does that resonate with you as well?
Slightly different for me. Like Simon would just blow in and out from touring with other bands and stuff that he was doing, so he wouldn't be around a lot. So I think my instability probably comes from more, or my lack of adulting skills comes from just having to work pretty hard. Like Simon, I also do a bunch of producing and mixing work, but then I also do design. And when you're trying to freelance and balance like only doing work you really care about, you have to work kind of double time, I find. So I think during COVID probably, or in recent times, I'm just trying to like, hey, maybe I don't need to work the weekend. Simon's really good at that. He'll do a 5-day week, a hard 5, maybe 6 day, but you'll always have 1 day. But I'm trying to get better at kind of allowing enough time to go to the shops rather than, not do, just adulting, basic stuff that I should have down by now, but don't. But yeah.
Knowing which olive oil brand is...
Or buying olive oil is the battle. Not deciding on the brand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as an American, it's refreshing to hear that perspective, because I always thought that this like creative success culture, ex-capitalistic mindset was more of an American thing of like working those 7-day weeks, because I'm learning how to not do that. But it sounds like it's more a creative person's struggle.
I think it's just what you've got to do to make the numbers work, especially like early on in your career. And hopefully you get to a point where you don't have to do that, which I think we're both kind of approaching, which would be nice.
Yeah.
But we'll see how long that lasts. You never know. You never know when the next paycheck is. So.
Right. Sick. All right, y'all want to get into a couple more tunes?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sick.
Kiss on the lips, total eclipse. Goodbye, AM. Say hi to them. Shed a layer for my slayer. I don't want lucky, I want you to love me. Seven sickles, I'm not evil. Hell, have you been pleasant? We're in a good, it's true. What's it to you? I don't want lucky, I don't want you to love me.
The chat isn't loading. The chat is so slow on my PC. Okay. So hi. Lol. So basically, I obviously haven't posted.
say so. Embers in my circle, they burn for eternal. Endless purple, I think I'll need a miracle. Nervous and non-verbal, I burn for eternal.
Sick. So y'all met at uni. You're studying jazz. Crazy. Respect. Had a couple electronic projects under your belt. Now we've arrived at this indie rock shoegaze situation. Has it been liberating ditching intense theory and meticulous sound design and go back to relying on your ear and your instinct?
Yeah, definitely. That's actually a really good way of putting it. Like, because I can't even play in standard tuning yet. So, like, really just moving instruments, like, was huge. Because we had to use our ears because we don't know how to play them. So,
Yeah.
it's been, like, really getting back to basics, really just writing songs again. No more, like, linear club forms or anything like that. It's just, songs.
How has that been? That shift of like composition and arrangement going from this club format to this rock format. Was that a weird rewiring that you had to reteach yourself?
In a way, like we kind of approach both kinds of music in a similar way. Like when we write this music, we kind of write a beat. Like we write the guitars and we write the drums and
you hold off the bass until the first chorus or the second verse.
Yeah.
Or the drop.
It's weirdly similar in a way. We work with a lot of loops and stuff, and we'll add sections after 3/4 of the song's already recorded and stuff like that. So it's very every now and then you can sit down and write a song with just the guitar and vocals, but 9 times out of 10 it's just like cooking it up and just seeing what happens.
Yeah, it's literally just Ableton.
Right.
Just chilling out in Ableton with all the loops for a
Yeah.
few hours until it kind of gets there.
Sick. So you approach it kind of in a sample building way, where you record some guitar loops and then chop and see what happens.
Yeah, similar like with the drums, like we'll play around with the sound of the drum kit for a long time, just like we would with like kick samples or snare samples, and just
Yeah.
like just get a vibe going really, and then
And Simon will try a few different melodies over like the same progression. And it's like, oh yeah, that kind of is like a pre-chorus, and that's kind of a chorus, so we don't really need to change the chords. So like, yeah, it's very kind of loop based.
That's refreshing to hear. I like
it's
that.
kind of weird, but it's really nice.
Yeah. And do you feel like that's also an approach you could take in jazz, or that's a whole other monster to slay?
Oh no, I never got very far with the jazz thing. I mean,
Yeah.
we both did 1 year.
Yeah, we didn't make it.
Yeah.
We dropped out
It
and then did sound engineering. So
Hey, welcome
Yeah.
to my team.
Yeah.
Was it like Whiplash, or they're like throwing
But
sticks?
I was a
at you?
drummer. It was literally like whiplash. It was
Hi.
really sad. It was
Yeah.
awful.
Not the vibe. I see why you're leaning into the beautiful take a bite into it method instead of that. And I mean, from, that even that year in jazz to here and everywhere in between, that's a pretty like polarized sound shift. Do you feel as though that's also representative in your personalities and your life choices? Are you extreme feelers as well?
I'm probably just on the extreme. It's either all go or like, it's like either 11 or it's like 3. I don't really have an in between. But Simon, you're pretty even keel.
Yeah, like when I played in bands when I was like a kid, and then when I started doing electronic music, my friends were like, "You're doing what now?" I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I did electronic music for a long time, and now I'm in that scene, and we're doing this band, and people are like, "What? You're playing guitar now?" Like, so it's all kind of come full circle, and it's always been there. I've always loved this stuff, and I think now I've just got the chance to do it.
Well, yeah, I think we both love songs. Like
Yeah.
ultimately, that's probably our first love.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And do you feel like this is going to be a sound you're trying to lock in and dive deep on for a minute, or do you have intuition that you're going to be going somewhere else sooner than later?
I think for the meantime, there's still more to uncover with what we're trying to achieve, I think.
Yeah.
I think we haven't reached the full realization of this mode yet, I think.
Yeah, I think there's still a little bit of meat on the bone, so to speak. But then that'll be it. One
Right.
more album like this, and then something
Yeah.
totally different.
And then a Jamaican dub record, 2028.
exactly.
Inevitably.
Some funk, you know.
That'd
Maybe.
be cool.
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
horns,
Yeah,
all
some-
that shit.
Exactly. Bagpipes, even. Tap
Oh,
into the Edinburgh
that's,
scene, you know?
It's not the first time bagpipes have been brought up in Armlock.
Really? That's like the one instrument that I've never gotten to see anyone play live, and this is one
Oh,
instrument.
really?
I'm trying to get my hands on a
Oh,
bagpipe.
you gotta see it.
Dude, you have a guy you could point me to?
There's
Or-
heaps of bagpipe players in Australia for some bizarre reason.
Really?
I used to live
loud.
on this nature reserve, and there was this guy that would get up every Sunday morning and practice.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but it was like way too early to be playing bagpipes.
Yeah,
But yeah.
they're brutal.
Oh yeah, I think they're beautiful, but call to the motherland, etc., etc.
Yeah. Do you have to like wear the get up too to like
the
get
kilt?
that tone? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta win.
that could be a cool look.
Yeah. Maybe that's what's
Maybe
making
that's
the
what's,
sound.
Yeah, maybe that's what's missing for the next album. I'm not wearing a kilt.
Kilt, right. That also is like a good, album title. I'm not wearing a kilt.
Oh, okay.
I see that on DSPs. I'm like,
Oh, add
what's
it to
going
the
on
short
over there?
list.
Hey, listen, my ideas are yours. Take them or take what resonates. Oh, of course. Should we close this guy out?
Sure, yeah.
Beautiful.
Just when we were out of the gate, honest to God, I wanna stay. Linking up the rings on a chain. Honest to God, I wanna stay. I found a way to be a part of the story that you told. Be a murder in the path, added to the dead load. I found a way to ignore you in a way that makes sense. And the way you read aloud it kinda sounds like a threat. Just when all the hate went away, honest to God, I wanna stay. Keeping up the front to keep face. Honest to God, I wanna stay. Yeah. In a way I give a fuck. In a way it tips the scale. In a way you flip the coin. In a way you got the tails. Found a way to ignore you. In a way that makes sense. And the way you read aloud it kinda sound like a threat. Just when we were kept here, what you came for, all I caught, all I came for, all I kept here, what you came for, all I caught, all I came for.
Armlock, thanks for being here, guys. I'm gonna miss you. What the heck? So I guess we're meeting up in either Melbourne or Edinburgh or Dublin or Brazil sometime. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I'll see y'all there. Thank you to our crew for getting this done. Can't do this without you. And thank you for watching this. By the time you are watching it, it's on all streaming services. So Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, you name it. This is there. Tap in. My name is FINGY. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?